Good evening, welcome back to my canvas. I don't know why I keep trying to do those spin transitions with the little canvases because they're too matte and they never spin. Anyway, I'm gonna try something with this one to skip the base coat. Wait, not that one. Hey, it worked! Now we get to skip straight to the line work, and I'm tracing it off of my phone this time because it's such a small design. It was a good size. I didn't have to airdrop it, all that stuff. Also, I just cannot see the design behind the paper, so I am going to start taking it off screen every time I do it now. And we're back. Now we are transferring it onto the canvas. With this step, I don't know if it's the quality of my paper or if I need to use a non-metal ball stylus. Sometimes the stylus will catch up on the paper and the lines get more smudgy rather than crisp. So, if anyone has better suggestions for me, don't hesitate to help me smooth out my process. And I'm finally putting some color onto the canvas, without using any matte coats in between. I know, crazy, right? But with smaller pieces like this, I can tend to do them in one sitting if I use my heat gun to dry some layers in between. Or I just go by color blocks. For this one, I went by the colors. Putting a medium blue on the kettle, moving on to a yellow for the cup and saucer, mixing a red-purple for her robe, and using just the purple for the cuffs and collar. Her beak and the fluff of her slippers got the same deep pink, and her nightgown underneath got just white. Oh yeah, and I can't forget the burning cigarette hanging out of her beak. And her eyes, of course, get a bit of white under the sagging eyelids. I used a horrendous bright pink for the bows, but I'm too lazy to go change it, so I left it the horrendous bright pink. I'm sorry about that one. But speaking about her eyelids, they get a pale blue painted coat. I think it's like a crusty eyeshadow left over from yesterday's makeup. A little shaky shake and the painting now has all its layers and is fully dry, ready for the details. I traced around the edges and used my reference photo to get the extra details in. Her face looks a little crowded, but she's got a lot of hair and eyelashes going on. After this, I pulled it off screen, trying to make a dramatic transition, then realized I forgot something, so I brought it right back. While I have it back, I'm also going to apply these magnets to the back. I laid her on this towel to protect the paint job on the front from the rough work surface while I glued the magnets onto the corners. While they dry, I flip it over to add those finishing touches I forgot about. also heavily debated here whether or not to add the to-do near the top. That spot looked a little empty, but I didn't want to overwhelm it. I also didn't know exactly what phrase I was planning on writing, or how. I debated finding a font to copy or trace, but instead I just went with my own lowercase handwriting. Okay. Now, I wanted to make this little canvas into a small clipboard for the refrigerator. So I ordered these small clips to add to the top, but they got delayed through Amazon. Then they got delayed again. Then the order was canceled, marked undeliverable, so I found a different listing and reordered them. The whole process took like a week and a half for me to get those stupid little clips. Once the clips finally arrived, I superglued them onto the top. But, okay, so it has this pin on the back because it's supposed to be for corkboards, but I just pushed the pin through and just clipped the other side off. Now I can dramatically pull it off screen and transition to the finished product. This project only took so long because of the shipping delays for my supplies. Otherwise, it would be a nice, quick project that I can create and list. Maybe I'll create a series out of it. Creating clipboards or something like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow the links in the description to see my other socials or purchase this piece. Have a great next 6 days, and I'll see you on the 7th.